for another entry in the movie and TV Busters series. This time we are covering episodes 10, 11, 12, and 13. And we will be giving a unique verdict, a individual verdict for each episode. Now, started. Basically, episode 10 left off from where we were last time, where basically they had to do with a battlefield that was being struck by constant lightning, and Raven found a way to use that lightning as a weapon, and was able to take out a few people. And yeah, like, hell of a episode to start there with that. I mean, well, to resume, but I mean, but yeah, honestly, hell of a episode for that one. And that being said, God damn it. What's with these stupid things coming up on my screen? Like, just random, like, internet things. I don't even know what they are, but, that being said, my verdict for Season 2, Episode 10 is Unbroken. Now, on to Episode 11. Now, this episode also resumed with the whole tournament and all that, and hell, and just continued with the whole thing. And episode 11 was just all out, just tournament after tournament after tournament. The last few episodes were all tournaments, like episodes, basically. Now, episode 11 had Mayhem basically discover that Calypso was hiding a, like, secret, kind of like a bonus, like, entry in the tournament. And hang on, guys. And yeah, just, and even that episode had like basically like punishing Mike, um, Stu, Sweet Tooth, and Grim, and basically confronting Stu on killing the guy. I forget his name now. And basically talked about that, and which Mike then is basically tells him he knew he was still a cannibal, and yeah, and Calypso literally stabs him in the shoulder for it, which, yeah. But that being said, my verdict for season 2, episode 11 is Unbroken. Now, on to episode 12. The tournament really kind of beefs up at this episode with, with Raven literally using basically a cheat code to get a force field over her car, and Calypso basically stopping the whole thing. And with his abilities or whatever they are. And like at the end of it, Stu gets taken out with Mike after Mike gets killed. But Stu comes back later on, and yeah, like, and then out of their vehicles, Grim and Sweet Tooth basically have a mano-a-mano battle, like fisticuffs kind of thing. We're talking about the most recent episodes of Twisted Metal Season 2. And Grim ends up getting launched, and then not only does he get hit by a passing roadkill, but then gets run over by Quiet's roadkill. And Calypso is like, oh, I wish we could see a replay. Oh, wait, I can. Yeah, I know. And yeah, basically, that episode is just all over the place. And yeah, like, crazy, honestly. And this is the episode where Calypso introduces Minion, basically a creature that he made, I guess, and basically he uses him to use it to not only take out most of the rest of the competitors, but also almost takes out John Doe after Quiet launches a missile at Mayhem and not Mayhem, but Minion, and Minion just catches the missile and then lets it go after this John Doe, which takes out John Doe's car. And yeah, like, crazy. Then Quiet gets out of her vehicle, which is at this point destroyed, and tries to get John Doe to come back to her and everything. And this is when Stu comes out of nowhere, helping out. But in between all this, Minion literally punches Sweet Tooth into a concrete wall, which I thought he was dead. I honestly thought that Minion literally just killed Sweet Tooth. But we'll discuss that in episode 13. Now, um, and Sweet Tooth just, yeah, gets basically dragged off somewhere, and Stu gets declared the winner. And, yeah. So, my verdict for episode 12 is Unbroken. Now, my verdict for episode, or on to episode 13. We get John Doe and Quiet and Mayhem all in his John Doe's grandparents' cabin, which then the news comes on, and it basically says that John Doe and Quiet are the reason for the bombing at the tournament. And after that, a whole new group has arrived and are going to be coming after Quiet and John Doe and trying to kill them. And then basically Minion arrives. John Doe takes off Minion's helmet at one point, and it's literally Krista, his sister, who we thought died. Somehow, Calypso had literally turned Krista, John Doe's sister, into his minion, basically. And wow. Shit. And basically, yeah, just like, this show's getting crazy, honestly, and like really crazy. And also, not only that, but after in the last episode when Stu's wish was granted, kind of reminded me of the Wishmaster movie, because how Calypso grants his wish, because Mike is dead at this point, and Stu's wish was for Stu and Mike to be away from all that and in a safe place. So Calypso somehow sends him up to space with a dead Mike. So, yeah. And yeah, like, just crazy, honestly. And so that being said, my verdict for season 2, episode 13 is Unbroken. Now, if this was not correct, if there was actually 12 episodes, then all that will be for episode 12. So I will re-edit it if that's the case, which I'm not sure. I cannot remember. But I will see you guys again later on for another review of this time of Annabelle. Annabelle. As always, remember, stay safe, stay dangerous. Love you guys. Later.